Good morning, I am so happy to see you. I am Jana, and in today's video I'll be showing you all of the things I have crocheted in the past week. There's some new pattern makes that I'm so excited to show you, and I also got a pretty decent yarn haul. It seems like a lot when it all gets delivered at once, but just to start it off, we can go ahead and show me opening the yarn, because with some of that new yarn I made some of the new plushies. So let's go ahead and show me opening all the beautiful yarn that I received. It has arrived. I just received a yarn order, and it's a pretty decent size if I do say so myself. So I ordered from Hirschner's some more Premier yarns, and I'm excited to get it open and go through all the yarn that I ordered with you. It's always so funny to me because I never remember what I order, so it's just a fun surprise. Yay! Look at all these goodies. First up, I have these beautiful blue colors here. This is the color Seaside, and these are all Premier Parfait Chunky. I got these specifically to make another Chao. I just really love those Chaos, so I got 2 of these Seaside skeins. I got one in this azure color. I don't know why I got this color, but I have it now. Looks like I got a color in eggplant. A lot of these, I don't think I had a specific reason for. I got 3 more skeins of black because I've been using a lot of the black lately. 3 more skeins of just white because, once again, I have been using a lot of white as well. I just got 1 skein of this cream color. I got another skein of sunshine. And this is a new one. Mint. Very nice. These are so pretty. I love these green colors. This is key lime. Look at that. And then last up, I have, what is this? Coral. Look at that, so pretty. Look at all this yarn. Look at just a good pile of yarn here. I am so excited to work on some new projects with this yarn. Like I said, this Seaside color was the perfect color for the Chao I wanted to make. And that Chao takes, I believe, yellow, and I think that's why I got this other skein of yellow to go with that. I don't know why I got these green colors. Oh, I remember why I got a bunch more yarn. It was because there was a sale going on. So that's when I was like, you know what, I'll just get a bit of everything. So that's why I got a bunch of these random colors. Yeah, these colors were pretty random. I don't know why I got 2 skeins of this green color. So yeah, there is a little mini yarn haul from Hirschner's with the Premier Parfait Chunky. I do have another yarn order coming from Hobie. That's so bad. I have a problem. I enjoy yarn way too much. I went from never ordering yarn to ordering it all the time. So, thanks for hanging with me while I open some yarn with you. Actually, there was just a delivery of my other package of the Hobie yarn, so let's open that. This is quite the yarn haul right now. Okay, so already got the Premier Parfait Chunky from Hirschner's all opened and got to take a look at that. Now I'm gonna clear this up so I can make room for the Hobie yarn. This is an interesting package. Look how it's just very long. Oh, and it has a handle? Aha, that's nifty. Ooh, this one feels a bit stiff. This is all Honey Bunny yarn, and I got black. I was just very curious to see how it felt compared to the other yarns like the Premier Parfait Chunky. So far it feels like it's gonna be stiff. So there's that one. I got a skein of white. This one actually feels really soft. Very nice. There's that one. I got 2 more skeins of the Shamrock, specifically to make more corn cobs for the husk part, so there is that. Up next we have Lemon Curd. Very interesting. This one's super soft. It's so crazy that they vary so much with the different colors. Up next, this one is Cool Blue. I don't know why I got it, but here it is. This one I believe is just pink. Okay, so this one is pumpkin and this one is peach. So there are those. I really like this bright pumpkin color. I got another skein of the caramel because I used the rest of it to make another little puppy and then I ran out, so had to get another skein. Then lastly we have oat milk. I don't know, the name really caught my attention and I was curious to see what it looked like in person. I was thinking it was gonna be more like a skin tone, but it's really not a skin tone. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, that is the last skein of the, oh, and there it goes. That was the last skein of the Honey Bunny from Hobie. Goodness gracious, I have nowhere to put this yarn. Why do I do this to myself? It's beautiful though. Out of all of these skeins, this yellow one is so soft. For real this time, that is all the yarn. And I appreciate you hanging out with me while I unpacked it all with you. Pebbles just wants the box. There you go. It's open for you. Cats and their love for boxes. I'll never understand. Now that you have seen the yarn, we can get into all of the plushies I have made. We can start small, and with small there is the mini dinos. I made quite a few. It looks like I made 5. I had one blue one left over from my previous market, so I made 5. There's a green, hot pink, orange, a peachy coral color, and then purple. So I stocked a little for the dinos. I will be making more. I made another little puppy. I'm starting to really like this pattern. I think the puppy is super adorable, and I think I definitely need to make more because look at his cute little face. Just look at him. He's so cute. I think $12 is a good price for these just because it is pretty small and it doesn't take too long to make one of the little puppies. Of course, I had to make another hanging plant. That makes it 2 that I have right now, so I need to make at least another. I want to have at least 3 plants for the next market. And this one, you can see I made the variegated leaf colors, which is so popular. I am about out of that yarn though, and I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember the color name though. I'll need to get another skein of it for sure. Here is one hanging plant. I made a few more chickens since I last saw ya. So here is a black chicken. This is the first black chicken I've ever made. And I put some white around the eyes just so that way they would pop a bit more, just because black on black obviously isn't gonna really show. So I made a black chicken. Then I made the, oh, I don't know what you call this. I can't remember the name of this yarn, but the speckle one. And then this one is just a brown tones. I think I might have shown you this one before. There's these two that are very similar. I think this one I haven't shown you. This is the one I've shown you before. This has a lot of darker grays in it, and this is just straight browns. So those are all the chickens I made. I made a cute little Eevee, and I wanted to use that fur yarn I had. This was my first time trying this pattern, and it came out really well. For this pattern though, they used this type of yarn for the fur. They didn't use like an actual fur yarn, so I just kind of freehanded that myself, which you can kind of tell. And it could use a little brushing if I'm being honest. I can't decide if I'm going to add a mouth. So there's the eyes and then the little nose. I really can't decide if I want to add a mouth or not. I think it looks kind of cute without it. I'm also saying that just because the mouth is not going to be fun to put on there. So if you look at that one, I embroidered that mouth on, and it's okay. I'm not super like proud of it. For a first try, it wasn't too bad. So I think just foregoing the mouth, I don't know. I can't decide. You'll have to let me know if I should add the mouth or not. Oh, and I also forgot I need to add dark brown for the ears. I totally forgot about that. I'll do that later. Just pretend it's done now. So there's just this one Eevee. This is a softball turtle. If you remember, it was a while ago, I mentioned that there was someone who reached out to me on my Instagram asking for a custom order of softballs, and they just wanted little softball keychains, and I was like, oh, how hard could that be? It's just a ball. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so hard. I'll show you. So I made just a regular ball and hand stitched and like embroidered the red on, which is really difficult, having to match the pattern design of a softball. And obviously that takes longer, way longer, to hand stitch that on. So then I was like, well, having to charge more than $5 for a keychain, I really don't want that. And I'm not super proud of it. Like the stitches, it looks like a Frankenstein ball. So it's just not something I was really proud of. So then I found a pattern where you made separate pieces and sewn them on to match like an actual softball. And the first try actually wasn't too bad. It really looks like a softball. There's just a couple points where it's like, and it's not very spherical, you know? So I was like, oh, well, maybe this will work. So this was my first try, and I tried to make it a second time. And when it came to sewing it, it like totally did not sync up, and it's all warped and not looking good. And I was like, well, what the heck? Like, I have the exact same stitch count. What is going on? And it's very difficult because the pattern itself didn't have stitch counts. So this kept happening when I kept trying for this one. So I was like, I can't do this. So I reached out to them and I was like, I am so sorry. I want to be proud of the things I make, and I'm not proud of this. I want to deliver the best, and this is not that. I really appreciate you wanting to order through a small business, but I'm so sorry I can't do this. And I was like, well, it looks like animals and creatures are more my style. And she was like, well, what if you make a softball animal? And I was like, oh, well, if you want. And I saw a picture of turtles with their shells as different like soccer balls and basketballs and all that. And I was like, well, that could work. So that's when I decided to try making this turtle and putting the lines like a softball and stuff. And this is not the green I'm going to use like for the actual softballs, because softballs are more almost like a neon yellow. So I placed an order for the Premier Parfait Chunky, the highlighter color for the neons. But I decided to go ahead and whip it up to see how it would come out. And I sent her the picture and she loved it and was like, that is perfect. So I'll be making 11 of these turtles once I receive that yarn in the mail. So this is one of the makes I made this week. The last thing I made is this adorable Splooting Dinosaur from Snugglebeans Crochet. She is so popular in the crochet community. If you don't know her, she makes really great patterns, a lot of great dragon patterns. And she recently came out with the Sploot series, as she calls. And this is from the pattern pack. I got the pattern pack of the dinosaur, the dragon, and the unicorn. And she also has another pattern pack of a fox, a bunny, and a deer. I'm gonna make a fox. Don't you worry about that. I am going to make a fox. But this is just what the colors I had on hand, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. This one is definitely probably one of the easiest ones. There's not a whole lot of details to it, so it was one of the reasons I wanted to make this one is because I knew it would be a bit faster, and I love this color combo so much. The perfect eye colors to match the accents, and I'm so proud of how it turned out. I think it's so adorable. Just look at that cute, look at that cute face. I can't remember how long it took me to make because it was kind of in between me playing video games, if I'm being honest. So this is the dinosaur. I'm so happy with it. There was the option to put the weighted poly pellets in the body, but I decided not to do that. I just went ahead and stuffed it all with regular polyfill and didn't do anything different to it. And I do want to make more for sure in different colors. I want to make a more girly color for the next dinosaur, just so that way it's not just the boy colors. And that is the last thing I crocheted this week. But something super exciting happened. Someone commented on one of my videos asking about the dragon, the purple dragon. I've had that dragon for quite some time. That was the first dragon I ever made with Snugglebean's Crochet her Zazzy dragon, and I've had it for a while just because it's on the pricier side. I charged $65 for online on Etsy, so I am so excited. I just took the package to the post office today to send out. Hopefully they really enjoy the dragon. It was so nice seeing that dragon find its new home because, like I've said, I've had that dragon for quite some time. There are all the things I crocheted this week. The softball turtle is so random, but I think it's so cute. And I really do like that pattern, that turtle pattern by Megs Makes Crochet, I think. Everything will be linked in the description, so I think it's Megs Makes, and I really love that Tofu the turtle pattern. It's so easy, so quick. I got halfway, actually over halfway through another make, but I wasn't able to finish it in time for this video, so you'll have to see that on the next weekly makes. Or if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok or anything, you'll probably see it before then. That is all I have for you. Although, I was gonna mention, I got my first hate comments on my latest video, my market video. My very first hate comments, which is crazy. I knew it was gonna happen eventually, and the time has come, I guess. Apparently I'm rude. Apparently my video was not interesting. So, sorry guys, I'm just a terrible YouTuber. I'm not taking the comments personally. I knew they were gonna come at some point. Everyone has someone in the comments saying some mean things, so I just try to kill them with kindness, you know, don't let it get to you kind of thing. So I just thought I'd mention it because I was almost like, does that mean I'm getting big now? I'm just getting hate comments? I really want to tell you the crochet thing I'm working on. It's nothing new. It is kind of new. It's another Chao version. I got the body all made. I just need to sew the feet on and glue the eyes on and it'll be good to go. But I didn't have time to do that before I filmed this video. If I want to stay somewhat on track with when I post videos, I just couldn't get it done. Other than all of that, I don't think I have anything else for you. I am going to probably either go finish that Chao or go play some video games with my husband. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate it and I love seeing your beautiful face. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next and stay up to date on all of my crochet goodness. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!